If there's one thing Mother and I agree on, it's that red is a common colour. And the whole place is done out in red. Lampshades red, waitresses in red, plates red, and on the table those plastic sauce things got up to look like tomatoes, also red. And when I look, there's a chip in the sugar. I thought Mother won't like this. Oh, she says, this looks cheerful, doesn't it, Graham? I said, there's a chip in the sugar. A detail, he says, they're still having their teething troubles. Is it 3 coffees? I said, we like tea. Only Mother says, no, I feel like an adventure. I'll have a coffee. He gets hold of the menu and puts his hand on hers. Might I suggest, he says, a cheeseburger? She said, oh, what's that? He said, it's fresh country beef, mingled with golden fried onions, topped off with toasted cheese, served with French fries and a lemon wedge. Oh, lemon wedge, said Mother. That sounds nice. I thought, well, I hope you can keep it down because it'll be the pizza story all over again. One mouthful at 4 o'clock in the morning and was still stuck at her bedside with a bucket. She said, I like new experiences in eating. I had a pizza once, didn't I, Graham? I didn't say anything. They fetched the food and she's wiring in. He said, are you enjoying your cheeseburger? She said, I am. Would I be mistaken in thinking that that's tomato sauce? He said, it is. She says, give us a squirt. And they both burst out laughing. He said, glass cups, Graham, be careful or we'll see up your nose. More laughter. She said, Graham's quite refined. He often has a dry sherry. Well, he could do with smartening up a bit, Mr. Turnbull said. Plastic, Mac. He wants one of those quilted jobs. I've shifted a lot of those. I don't like those quilted jobs, I said. He sweats, Mother said. Well, there's no excuse for that in this day and age, Mr. Turnbull said. The range of preparations that are on the market, you want to invest in some roll-on deodorant. Everybody could hear. And flares are anathema even in Bradford. Graham doesn't care, do you, Graham? Mother said. He reads a lot. So what? Mr. Turnbull said. I know several big readers who still manage to be men about town. Lovat green is a nice shade. I tell you this, Graham, he said. If I was squiring a young lady like this around town, I wouldn't do it in grey socks and sandals. These shoes are Italian feel. I always think Graham would have made a good parson, Mother said, feeling his foot. Only he doesn't believe in God. Well, that's no handicap these days, Mr. Turnbull said. What do you do? He's between jobs at present, Mother said. He used to do soft toys for handicapped children and then he was making paper flowers at one stage. I went to the toilet. When I came back, he said, I don't believe in mental illness. 9 times out of 10 it's a case of pulling your socks up. I didn't say anything. Mother said, yes, well, I think the pendulum's gone too far. She didn't look at me. It's like these girls not eating, he said. They'd eat if they'd been brought up like us, Vera, nothing to eat. That's right, Mother said. They have it too easy. Did you marry? Twice, he said. I buried Amy last May. I was heartbroken, but life has to go on. Our son lives in Stevenage. I've got 2 grandsons, one at the motorbike stage. Do you drive? No, I said. You do, Mother said. You had that scooter. It was only a moped, I said. Well, a moped, Graham, they're all the same. I can't get him to blow his own trumpet. I got a Rover 2000, Mr. Turnbull said. Handles like a dream. I think the solution to mental illness is hard physical work. Making raffia mats, I'd go mad. Yes, said Mother, only they do pottery as well. I've seen some nice ashtrays. Feather bedding, Mr. Turnbull said. Do you like these Pakistanis? Well, in moderation, Mother said. We have a nice newsagent. Graham thinks we're all the same. I said, oh, I thought you did. She said, well, I do when you explain it to me, Graham, but then I forget the explanation and I'm back to square one. There is no explanation, said Mr. Turnbull. They sell mangoes in our post office. What explanation is there for that? I know, Mother said. I smelled curry on my woman's own. You have to be educated to understand. I didn't say anything. He ran us home, promised to give her a tinkle next time he was in the neighbourhood, said he was often around here tracking down two-tone cardigans. Your mother's a good woman, he said, and you want to cherish her. He does, Mother said. You're my boyfriend, aren't you, Graham? And she put her arm through mine.